In today's class, we'll discuss Git and GitHub. First, I will give you an overview of the today's class. Then I will explain, and then parallelly I will show you the hands-on demo. So before I start the video, just a quick reminder: if you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe the channel, because after complete the 60-day DevOps course, I will also create cloud and DevOps related video which will help your professional career. So don't forget to subscribe the channel. So let me start today's video now. So first we'll give a demo what is Git and GitHub. Then I will show you the installation process, how you can install Git in your local PC. Here I put how you can install Windows. If your operating system is Windows, then you can download that application from this URL. Then you can get the setup. And if you are using Linux Debian system, then you can just run this two command. Then after installation the process, you can check the version. It will show you the version of your Git. Then you can configure your Git. You can put your name and you can put your email address. They can then for create a local Git repository, you need to follow this three command. And what command I have done, I explain at the bottom of that command. Then you can see how you can add a file and commit. Same way, what command I have done, I explain that thing in the bottom. Then we will show how to create a branch and how we can merge that branch. And those command is here. Same way, I give the explanation. Then you can push your code to GitHub. So how we can push, you need to follow the steps, and everything I will explain in later with hands-on. And there is some command. So same way I put the demonstration what command it have done. Then you can clone any repository. So for cloning any repository, just do that command. You just git clone and the git repository address. Then pull latest changes. You can get this command for pulling any changes. And the summary section, what we have done up to today's class, we will discuss that thing. So Git is your local version control tracker. So GitHub is your online code host, and that command we are using. So init, add, commit, push, pull, branch, and merge. Those are most important command of Git. Those all commands I discuss in this hands-on demo. So now go to the control panel, and parallelly we will explain everything. So what is Git? Git is like a version control system to track code change locally, and GitHub is like code platform to host Git repository and collaborate. So when we are doing any code and upload to our cloud, this is called like GitHub. So like before we want to use Git in our local PC, we need to make sure Git is installed. So if you haven't installed in your PC, then if your PC is like Linux based, then you can just run this easy command, sudo apt update and sudo apt install Git. And if your OS is Windows based, then just open this one and download Windows. And go for 64 setup, and you can download it. Okay, so this is very easy step. And after install, you need to make sure you Git is installed in your PC. Just type this command git dash version. So let's try. So you can see this version is 2.43. Okay, so like before starting to like push any code to Git, we need to add this config command. So git config and put your name. So let me try. So git config and dash global and user dot name, put your name. Same way we need to add our email. Okay, so now just make a directory. We already make a directory here. So this is the empty directory. So just make a directory, your project name, then inside the project, then just run the git init, or we just make a project. So like git init. So when you type git init, it will create a folder for us. So .git, and all Git related file will be there. So let me check the file also. So you can see there is lots of file. There is one file is config. So cat dot so our configuration file will be keep it here. So like let me add a file, and also before add a file, let me create a repository. So if you haven't already a Git account, then I will also show the steps to add a repository. So we need to go to the github.com. So here is one option. If you already have account, then you can sign in. If you don't have, then go to sign in, sign up. Then you need to put your email address, then password, then your username and your country region. Then if you want to get an email, then check that one, then create account. Okay, so if you already have account, then go to the sign in option. Then you can put your username and password, and also you can log in by email also. And you can also like authenticate by your Google account. So after your account is ready, then you can log in and you can get the dashboard like this one. So this is my account. So for here we need to create a repository. For creating a repository, just need to create a repository. Then you can see your all repository, then create new, then give the repository name. So like 60 days day, or just put like Git class. Okay, so this, if this repository available in your repository, then it will show is available. Then you can put your description about this project, like it's like a PHP related project. Then you can put it here, like I using this version, this MySQL version. So regarding the project description, you can put it here. So then here is some configuration. If this is public, then anyone can access this, and if it's private, only the user can access, no other can access this file or not able to download that file. So we are making it public. Then add readme file. If you want to add a readme file, then make it on. If you don't want to readme file, then just make it off. So I prefer to make it off. Then Git will suggest some command to communicate with our local PC to this GitHub account. And this .gitignore files, sometimes we have some sensitive data in our local PC, like our username, password, or database access. So that file we need to put in .gitignore file. Then when we push the code to the GitHub, Git will not upload those sensitive data file, and add license we don't need it. Okay, so now let me create a repository. So it will create a repository. So and you can see it's public, and Git suggests some command to use the Git. So if you don't have the Git initialized in your local PC, then you need to put use this command, and if you already initialize this command, then you need to put this command. So now go back to our local PC and do some change. So our local is this, and our document is this. Okay, so we need to create index file. Then you can see the Git status. You can see one file is added, so it's make it red color. So like if you want to add this file to upload Git, so first we need to make sure we need to put Git add. So if we want to put Git add dot, then if we have multiple file, all file will be added. Or if we add only any specific file, then you can give the name of that file. So like here is only one file. So if we type put, only one file will be added. Okay, now we need to like make a comment to make it understandable. So git commit -m, and we can put the commit like first com, then we need to push. So our commit is added. Now if I check git status, you can see nothing is there. So now if we want to push this code to Git branch, instead of using this way, I prefer to use that command. So go to the repository. So like here is already created Git file, then Git init I already put, then they use the git add file, then did a commit. So we already using this command. So now we need to create a branch to git branch name. So try this, and then we add the repo. Then when we push the code, this terminal need to ask for our DevOps or your GitHub account access. So if you put your user and access, then you are able to push that code. So let me put my username and password. So nowadays Git will not provide the password, they will use the secret. So let me type my secret. So now I putting my secret right here. So you can see the file is uploaded. Okay, so if I go to the repository now and refresh the page, you can see our file is updated. And this was this hello Git. Okay, and what message we put, first commit, that is showing here. Okay, so now like every time we change this code and upload to the GitHub, every time it will asking for the username and password, and so it is like hassle for us. So like make sure, let me show you again. So like if I put cat, then index, that page I add like 1 2 3 4, Ctrl C, cat index. So you can add some changes 1 2 3 4. So now if I add git add git commit minus, I can put minus m together, so like 1 2 3 4. So if I put git push, then we need to put origin and main. It will ask our username and password again and again. So it is very hassleful for us. So there is two ways we can overcome this situation. One is we need to create a secret key and put it in the like configure file. Let me Ctrl C and show the configure for you. So like vi, our configuration file is .git, sorry, it's in this folder. So .git, then configure. So here our repository is showing. So here we need to put the secret key, then it will not ask the username password again and again. So I need to put the secret key here. Like here I need to put @, then I need to put before the @ our secret key, then it will not ask the username password again and again. So let me put my Docker secret key and save it. Now if I try git push origin main, it will not ask me username password again and again. You can see it will upload the code. So if we get back to our repository, you can see index 1 2 3 4 added, go back, and our message is 1 2 3 4. Okay, so another way we can also update the secret key, access key, not asking for the username password, but this option have only possible is one GitHub repository account. So like we need to create a public key and private key first. So this PC already have created public key and private key. If you don't have the private key and public key, then just use the this command ssh, then keygen, then you can create, then enter, then you can create your like public key and private key. This PC already have. So let me check that one. So this location is ll, then home directory .ssh, then our public key and private key. We need to put this private key to our remote PC. So let me open that file. So .ssh, then our id underscore .pub. So we need to copy this private key to our GitHub repository. So I already copied, then go to the Git repository. So at the right side, our like Git logo, you can click here and you can see settings. So let me show the SSH key first. So like you need to put click the SSH and GPG key. Here is already some created. So the new SSH key, you give it a name for that SSH key. Just put that your private key. Like I put it here, Git 5. So add SSH key. So in then it will ask for your username, password, and also if you have 2FA added, it will ask the authentication code. After you put the authentication, it's verify and it will be added. So you can do this. And another way, I already show you the access key, Docker secret access key. So if you go the same way, settings, then at the bottom you have developer settings, then personal access token, then there is two options, find generic token and classic token. So you can use any of them, just create generate new token. So same way it will ask for username and password. Then if you have a 2FA, then it will also ask for 2FA. After that, if you put the verify, then it will create a like access token for you. You can use that for login next time. Okay, so this way basically you can create your secret key and access key. So let me go back to my repository. So our GitHub Plus, this page. Okay, so basically this way you can configure your Git account to communicate with your local PC to your GitHub account. Okay, so now we did some change and we see the how branch is working. So so creating a Git branch, just type Git branch, then give your branch name, like I put R1. So now go to that branch. So Git checkout, then your branch name. So R1. So we are now in R1 branch. Now like if I put cat index space, and we need to add some line like Bangladesh, want to see. So now cat index, you can see one extra line is added. So now we are in like our new branch R1, but that previous main branch one is still the same two text. So let me add this file first, git add, then git commit minus a bd add. So now like merge the main branch. So git checkout main. Now like cat index, so mistakenly I put instead of am I put a here, so that's why it's not working. So let me like git checkout R1. Now cat index is 33 added. Now git add now git checkout main cat index. We can see this 33 is not added, also that Bangladesh also not added. So this new changes is not added in the new branch. A new branch changes is not added in the main branch. So if we want to merge those changes in the main branch, then we need to put git merge, then our branch name was R1, so add that one. Now if I check git cat index, we can see all 2 changes will be available now. Before it was not there. So now if I git status, so git push in main, so it's upload the changes, we go there, click index, we can see all changes is here. Okay, so now go back to the console. So so we are learning here. So if we want to change anything, then we can do a branch, then do some changes there. So if anything happen or mess the code, then we can easily go back to our previous perfect way, which is main branch, or if you don't have any problem or you do some success change, then we can merge the code to our main branch, then we can basically push that code to the GitHub. So basically, if you give example, then you can understand, like if we create a login page in our website and we want to add a function like forget password, then for that purpose we can create a new branch, forget password, then we do some code for forget password, then we want to add those branch changes to our main file, so everything is working fine, then you can merge this forget password to our main code, then it will show the perfect one and the new changes one. This way we can make our code safer and easy way we can track the code. So basically these things are mainly workable for developer, but as a DevOps engineer we need to have the concept what is going for using Git and GitHub. Also we can use this for when you're using infrastructure as a code, IAC Terraform, then we can use these things, like we add some database changes, and if everything is okay, then we can merge to our main file. So also this git command we use in our Terraform code. So for pushing the GitHub, we need to add a repository, and this link will here, and we already have the account, or you already see the steps. So if we already have the Git, then we can use this command. So clone a repository is when we have a Git account already there in the website github.com. If we want to download that code to our local PC, we can use this one, and we can only able to access this Git repository if this was public. If it was private, only who is the creator of that GitHub, they can access, but when it's public, anyone can download that file. And let me before that changes, I want to share one thing is when we use git pull. So git pull, when we do any change in our GitHub account in the website, then we are using git pull, because if we do some changes in the website, if you didn't pull it here, then it will mismatch. So let me change anything. So it is our GitHub website account. So let me edit this file. For just click the pencil icon, then we can put 55555, then commit change, just put 55. So in our GitHub we added 555, but in our local PC it doesn't have. So cat index. So now if we make any changes and try to push this code to GitHub, it will mismatch. So what will update the code to Git will be confused. For that purpose, we need to use git pull origin main. So anything changes in our remotely, then it will also in our local PC. So if I just get index, we can see now 555. So now if I change anything in our local, and I can easily push to the website or GitHub cloud. Okay, so now another command was like when you download any Git, how we can do this. So let me like this is already have a Git account, so let me create a folder, make directory 444 cd 444, it's empty. So let me download a file. So this is our Git. So let me go back to the repository. Like this is also, you can see these which are public, it's showing public. So someone have private, that one only access the author of that GitHub. So this is private, so only author of this Git account, they can access that. So let me like clone this code like git 5 day5, there is a Git account. So when you are like cloning any Git, just click Git code, and there is 3 options basically. Normally we are using this one, HTTPS, and if you use SSH you can also, and when you are using like SSH key, private key, public key, that option, then you can easily communicate this way, like it will not asking for username password. So but normally we are prefer to use HTTPS. So copy this one, so copy this and go to your console. So we need to add a command git clone, then the address. So git, so it will download the code. We can see day5 is a folder, cat, and there is a file, cat index. We can see this is a different file. Okay, so this way we can clone or download the code from our GitHub account to our local PC. So let me go to the file. So we already see all those things. So our summary is Git is our local version for track our working, and GitHub is your online code host, so where you can put your code, so anyone can access those code if that is public. So we are using most of the command is init for initializing Git, add, we can add any file, commit is to going or adding any message when pull the code, push is used for push the code to our repository, and pull is anything any new changes in like GitHub account we can pull to our local PC. Branch for using any branch for adding, we can use branch command, and merge is like if you want to merge those branch to the main branch, we can using the merge command. So basically these are the most of the basic Git commands to know as a DevOps engineer. So I hope you have like a good idea to use Git and GitHub. So if you think this video is helpful, then subscribe the channel and like the video. And our next video is I will create a project using Bash script. So that will be our day 6 class. So up to that time, best of luck, and don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe the video. Bye.